Hi everybody, we're going to talk about knife safety and food safety. When you have food like raw vegetables and fruits, you need to wash them before you cook them or eat them. So first I'm going to rinse my green onions, and then I'm going to show you a little bit about knife safety. The first thing is we never fool around with a knife. When you carry a knife, you carry it with the tip down and the blade out if you have to carry it. If you have to pass it to somebody, you set it down and you let them pick it up. When you cut away from yourself. And when I read this, I thought, but I naturally do that. I start here and I go away, and I come back a little and I cut away. So you don't have to go fast, you just have to be very, very careful. And then you also need to make sure you keep your fingers out of the way. I tuck my fingers back when I'm cutting with a knife, and I move them out of the way because I have cut myself before and it isn't fun. And the last bit of safety is if your knife falls off the counter, jump out of the way. Don't try to catch it. It's just not safe. And that's my knife safety tips. Hi everyone. Today we're talking about oven safety. There are two things I want to teach you today. Number one, we already talked about when the oven is on, and you can see it's on because of the red light over here and the temperature in the red is going up. You don't want to stick your hand in there without having an oven mitt on because it can get very hot and you might burn yourself. The second thing we want to remember is when we are done cooking everything, we need to make sure we turn the oven off. Now, all ovens are a little bit different. My oven, in order to turn it off, you're going to hit the cancel off button. You can see there, the bake light went off here and so did the temperature there. You need to make sure you turn it off when you're done so you don't start a fire. Hi everybody, this is my stove. It's a little bit different than the one we have in the classroom. My stove is a gas stove, so when you turn it on, you'll see flames. We don't have a red light to show us it's on, we just have flames. In the classroom, the stove we have has a red light. So a little bit of safety that you need to know about this is even though I've turned it off, these grills will still be hot. So you don't want to touch it after it's been turned off. You don't want to set anything on it. You just have to be very careful around the stove and make sure that you aren't touching it so you don't get burned. Also, we have our microwave, and I know we've talked about microwave safety. We don't put anything metal in our microwave because it will spark and could cause a fire.